Before the video starts, just know this is my opinion and my opinion only. If you disagree with any of my rankings, then you can simply just say your opinion in the comments. Please do not harass or be mean to me because of my opinion. Oh yeah, and happy Pride Month. Hello everybody. Today we are going to be ranking every single Forsaken killer based on how good they are in a killer free-for-all. Now let me get this straight. A killer free-for-all is when somebody goes in private server, turns on friendly fire, and all the killers fight until there's one left standing. So, we are going to be ranking them from best to worst, as you can see in the tier list. And just know, where I initially placed them is not the final ranking. And, yeah. So, the first killer we will be ranking is Slasher. And Slasher has amazing abilities for killer 1v1s. He has Behead, which is the only move a killer has that can grant Helpless, which is very helpful for landing attacks. Gashing Wound, which he can use to parry dash abilities. And Raging Pace, which, makes him invincible, and makes his attack stronger. And with all of that combined, along with his pretty high health, I think, honestly, we're starting with an amazing start. Yep, S tier. Next, we have Cool Kid. And Cool Kid is he's good, but, not that good. He has an amazing damage output, but, his pizza minions, they just don't work in a killer 1v1, obviously. So, that ability is just entirely useless. Corrupt Nature isn't all that useful, but you feel like a god when you hit it on people, which is exactly what I do when I play Cool Kid and Killer 1v1. And, Walk Speed Override is an amazing punish ability. It does 50 damage, and if you do 2 punches of Corrupt Nature and a Walk Speed, it does 100 damage in total. But, yeah. I would put him in A tier, but his health probably brings it down to B tier. Oh my god. There we go. Next up, we have John Doe. And personally, once again, I'm gonna have to say, let's look at the facts, okay? Digital Footprint is amazing for killer 1v1s. Corrupt Energy can stop someone from chasing you, or trap 2 killers together, and you can get a lot of damage in if you are, very good at specs. And, 404 Error doesn't have much of a use, but because of John Doe's high health, I'm gonna have to put him in A tier. I might move him to S tier later, but I don't know. I don't want to just put too many killers in S tier. Next we have Noli. Noli is very bad. He has end lag after all of his moves, and Observant, it isn't that good. It takes a while for you to teleport, it just isn't good in a killer 1v1 environment. And Void Rush, oh god, it is bad. Since you need to hit 2 hits, and that's kind of hard on most maps when there's fast killers with infinite stamina because there's no survivors. And I'm just D tier. Now, I just wanted to talk about this really quick. Slasher versus Noli, it has to be the worst killer free-for-all matchup in the game, because all of Slasher's moves counter his Void Rush, his Void Star, his, just everything. Now, next up, we're going 1x, once again, he's not very good. Now, you think his entanglement would be good, because it grants helpless, it pulls them toward you so you can get more damage in, it stuns them, blinds them for a second. But look, that just doesn't happen in a killer 1v1. Okay? No helpless, which is why Slasher is the only one that can give helpless. It's only a weak 10 damage projectile that holds you still for like a second. And then mass infection. What did I say? Mass infection. Mass infection. That isn't good either. Every killer has an ability where they can just run up to 1x while he's using mass infection and do some good damage. Well, other than like John Doe, but he's a trapper killer. He doesn't really have big abilities. So, F tier. Probably the worst killer for this. Guess 666, S tier, like, no hesitation. He has the most health, and I just would like to talk about something really quick. If you do not know, every time Guess 666 hits a demonic pursuit, when you hit a demonic pursuit in Blood Hunt, it'll do more damage the more demonic pursuits you hit. But, normally, in a normal round, it would stack at, like, 70, I think. In killer free-for-alls, it doesn't stop stacking. So, if you're good, you can pull off past 1,000 damage Blood Hunt. Past 1,000 damage demonic pursuit. That alone puts him in S tier. But along with the fact that they have Blood Hunt and Hemorrhage and Eviscerate as a whole, like, S tier. Are we kidding? Finally, last but definitely least, Nosferatu. I hate this man, but I gotta admit, he's pretty good. So, yeah. He can fly to negate damage. He has the second most health in the game, just below, well, no, not just below, but, like, he has the second most health in the game, for some reason. Like, Hunter's Feast. Oh, no, Hunter's Feast just doesn't work. It only does 5 damage. Similar to 1x's. Nosferatu, he just overall is very good. Like, oh yeah, Cataclysm is amazing for, like, trapping people together, similar to John Doe Spikes. And Bloodhook, if you land it on someone and they're being, like, targeted, they're just dead. You can get, like, a bunch of damage in from other people smacking them while you're pulling them in. And, like, I want to put him in S tier, but I don't know if he's worthy of S tier. For the sake of the video and not having a 3 in S tier, I'm just going to put Nos in, like, top of A tier. Better than John Doe, but I don't know. And that is the killer 1v1 ranking. Hope you like it. I'll probably remake this when Jur comes out. Yeah, goodbye. Like and subscribe and have a nice day.